Hi friends, in a previous tutorial we created a simple AngularJS application using ng-route and partials. In that application, whenever we deploy it, we get in the URL a hash sign in the URL. This is the default behavior of AngularJS application and is also known as the hash mode. However, using this has some disadvantages. First of all, it doesn't look nice to have a hash in the URL. It is not the regular way that we'll see for most of the websites. Also, this URL, it is not descriptive. Users find it difficult. They have to type the URLs themselves. The other disadvantage is that this hash mode has many issues in search engine optimization. If you develop a website having such URLs with a hashbang sign, then Google will not be able to crawl your web page and you will not be able to see your web page in the search results. So we have to remove this hash sign for better crawling and search engine optimization. Alternatively, we can run AngularJS applications in HTML5 mode. In this mode, the URL of the AngularJS will be like any other regular website that you visit. This type of URL is also known as pretty URL. So we'll develop an application where we'll have a normal URL like this. Currently, if you run this, it will not load. It will show you 404. So let's begin with this modification. For this, I will be taking reference of my website javanews.com. So we have finished this tutorial previously. Now we'll work on this, removing the hash from AngularJS URL. It involves two steps. The first step is set the location provider to HTML5 mode, and the other one is to do server-side configuration. Since we are using Tomcat, I'll show you how to do server-side configurations for Tomcat. Okay, so the first step would be, as I told previously, to set the location provider as HTML5 mode. By default, it is HTML5 mode is set as false. So I'll just copy this and in my script.js file. The other thing that required to do is we have to set the base URL. So the base URL, we always set it to the name of the project. So I'll just copy this line. Also, we'll have to take the name of our project that we have done currently. We'll no longer require this hash sign, so just remove it. Yeah, so these are the only changes required for the first part. I'll just install this Maven once. Now I'll build it and deploy it to Tomcat. Now when we go to this site, ng-route, when we click on about, you'll see that the hash sign, it is not seen. Okay, when I click on contact again correctly, we can see the pretty URL. So the first part that we have done, it is working correctly. Now the only thing that, why do we need to do the second part? Because suppose now if someone directly goes to this URL, he will not be able to find this page. It will show as 404. Also, if I refresh this page, it will again be 404. We cannot go to the direct URL currently. With this, we can only navigate from the base page, that is the index.html page, to the other URLs correctly. So for achieving this, that we can directly navigate to the page correctly, we'll have to do URL rewriting. Currently, I am deploying the application on Tomcat. So for this, we'll have to use Tucky to achieve this. So let's begin with the second part. We'll have to copy this Tucky URL Maven dependency. We'll modify this pom.xml, add this dependency, and do a clean install. The next part that we'll have to do is we will have to do the URL rewriting. Currently we have two URLs. One is /about and the other is /contact. So we are telling, using Tucky, we are going to tell the server that whenever you see these URLs, do URL rewriting and navigate it correctly. So just copy this, the web.inf I'll create. URL rewrite.xml. Finally we'll have to load this URL rewrite. So just copy this part. So here we have applied a filter that whatever requests are coming, they will first have to go through this Tucky URL so that the URL rewriting can be done and we can navigate to the page correctly. We'll again install this application, maven install, and we'll just run this on Tomcat again. If I refresh this page, you can see that now we can directly navigate to about. Similarly for contact, if I refresh this page, we can correctly navigate to contact also. So what is happening is, whenever it sees that there is a /contact, it will first go to the index.html page, and from there, using URL rewriting, it will correctly navigate us back to this contact page. This is done by URL rewriting, which is done by the server. Okay guys, so hope you have understood this tutorial. The source code for this project can be downloaded from here. Okay, thanks guys.